Hey, this is Scott, and today we're going to switch it up and review something a little bit different. This is the Liavs Air pocket-sized mini projector. So they're calling this the most powerful pocket mini projector, and it's up on Indiegogo at the moment, or I believe it should be depending on when you're watching this video. And they contacted me to see if I wanted to check it out, so here I am. Before I start, I want to make it clear that this is, I believe, a pre-production model, so any complaints that I have, take with a grain of salt, because they're very likely going to be fixed before this is actually finally released. So why would you want one of these? For me, the main reason would be for family time. It's fun and easy for everybody to see these videos without having to crowd around your small little iPhone screen or iPad screen, and it's just fun. The kids love it. I mean, I busted it out the first night and it was like an hour of just nonstop them begging me to show me another video, another video, another video. They really enjoy it and it brings the family together. It's easy, small, light, bright enough, has a built-in speaker, very quick to connect, especially with iPhone. If you want to share videos with, the grandparents, my kids' videos from sports day or some kind of school event, it's easier than having to, again, show them the small little iPhone screen or my iPad screen, or have them look at the computer. It's, not really that organic of an experience, or spend the time to hook everything up to the TV. It's a pain. This is, really, you can get it connected in seconds. You can carry it with you very easily. It's just really an overall great experience in that kind of situation for me personally. Of course, there are other uses as well. If you want to give presentation, especially while you're on the road, this could be great. If you're teaching, you could teach anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're a traveling teacher or if you're teaching in, small private classes at somebody's home, perhaps. You could show them a PowerPoint presentation with this. Just there's a lot of different uses for it. But again, for me, I'm going to review it from the point of view of a family guy. Somebody that would want to use it with their family to share memories, and just to enjoy. So this is the case that you get with the kit, and it's just a simple hard case, a zippered hard case, and when you open it up, this is what you get inside. Starting with a little pocket at the top that has the instructions, which I will probably never ever be able to fold up properly again. And then in the bottom half you have a bunch of different things here, including the cable to charge it. It's just a USB cable that you can plug into, your phone charger or anything else like that to charge this up. And then you have a little brick here that you could also use to charge it if you don't already have something. Just unfold that to plug it into the wall, and you got your little USB port there. So if you don't already have something you can plug that into, then you could use this if you want. Got a little mini tripod here, and I have to say that of all of this mini tripod is by far the lowest quality of anything in here. The only thing that's really low quality in here. Finally, we have the projector itself. So this is it. It's basically hand-sized, because as you can see, I guess hand-sized would be better than saying pocket-sized in this case, but it is very small, very, very lightweight. I'll put the weight on screen as well, but let's take a look at the outside. On one side, you have the vent. You have a vent pretty much on all the sides, but you got a vent here, as well as the little knob that you can use to adjust the focus, depending on how far you are from whatever you're projecting onto. On the other side, you have the power button, which you can hold down for a couple of seconds to turn it on. And you can also use this, I believe it's a 1-second push, if you want to switch between the iOS and Android modes. Again, you got the vent here. In the back, you have all your connections. You have the power in connection, you have a headphone connection, which you can use for obviously headphones or external speakers if you have something that connects in this way. You have a USB, which you can use to direct connect to your phone or your iPad or something like that, to stream straight from there. And you also have a mini HDMI to use with a camera or Blu-ray player or anything like that. You can plug that right in right here. On the bottom, you have just a simple 1/4-inch screw mount that you can use for the mini tripod or anything like that. And this is also kind of rubberized, so if you put it onto a flat surface, it's not going to slide or slip around on you. Don't have to worry about that. And then back onto the front, you have another vent, of course, and of course the lens. So this is surprisingly bright for the size. I was really shocked when I first turned it on to see how bright it was. You can see it very clearly. It's a clear, crisp image. You can focus it, of course, depending on the distance that you are from whatever you're projecting it onto. It's very saturated, very contrasty, sometimes a bit too much. I would like to be able to dial that back, but it's very, very clear. And again, that extra contrast, that extra saturation means that even in a little bit less than ideal situations, you usually get a really nice, clear, easy to see picture. So I think it's nice to have that rather than not have it. The price, at the moment on Indiegogo, it's obviously on sale for just over $200 for the bundle. And I think it's a very reasonable price. Even at the full price, not the discounted Indiegogo price, I think it's very competitive with the other choices on the market. Obviously, it's compact. They say it's pocket-sized. You'd have to have pretty big pockets, maybe cargo pants, but it's definitely portable, and I think that's, the key of what they were going for. It's light, it's small, and with the carrying case that you get with the kit, it's really easy to just bring it on the road and not have to worry about damaging it or getting it dirty or anything like that. Very, very portable, very lightweight, and just simple. There's no wires necessary unless you're charging it, obviously. You can connect it with wires as well. As I mentioned a couple times, it's quick and simple to connect, especially with an iPhone. Every time you power it on, it literally shows you instructions of how to connect it wirelessly to your iPhone. You can switch that over to the instructions for Android as well by holding the button down on the side for a second. But even if you lose the instructions, or if you don't bring them with you, or if you forget, which I don't think you can because it's very simple, it literally shows you instructions on screen every time that you turn it on. And if you want to plug it in with a cable, it's pretty much plug and play. So there's pretty much no way to go wrong with connecting to this. Like I said, you do also have the option to plug in your device directly with a USB or a mini HDMI cable. And this opens it up to a variety of devices like cameras, Blu-ray players, your computer. One last time I'll say, it's just fun. It's just fun. That's all there is to it. It's just fun. My kids loved it. And when they're happy, my wife's happy. When my wife's happy, I'm happy. So I think that fun and just, really great thing for barbecues, cookouts, camping, nights with, turn off the lights in the kids' room and let them lay in their beds in their pajamas with a snack and watch a movie or just home videos or anything. Just, it's really, really fun, and it brings the family together, and who can complain about that? I did notice that with certain videos, it seems to stretch out a little bit on the screen, And again, that's kind of, something that maybe my pickiness bothers me, but for most people won't be much of an issue. But it does stretch it out at times, depending on the aspect ratio of your original video. I guess the biggest complaint that I would have that I think they could make a little bit better perhaps is just that the wireless connection can be a bit choppy, and you can even see this if you look closely at their promotion videos. So I don't think that's specific only to me, and perhaps it's not only due to the projector. There could be other factors there, your phone, your surrounding areas, things that interfere with the signal. And of course you do have the option to plug this in straight via USB or HDMI, mini HDMI. So, it's not too much of a big problem. There are workarounds around that. And again, I don't think it's solely the fault of this projector, but just be aware that you're not going to get this amazingly smooth, perfect playback when you're using a wireless connection. The last thing is just that there's no dial or anything to adjust the volume on this projector by itself. And I've done it on my phone by itself before too, where you go to play a video and the volume's all the way up and you kind of forgot about that and just, get this blasting audio and you gotta hurry up and try to turn the volume down on your phone. It would be nice if they had a built-in volume button on the projector so you could keep it at a constant level regardless, and not have that surprise, or just be able to use that in combination with your phone or whatever device you have to control the volume directly from the projector instead of having to go back to your phone or whatever device you're on to adjust the volume there. It would be a nice little touch, and it's not there now. So if you're looking for something like this that you can use with your family, with your grandparents, to share your family memories, pictures, videos, if you're on the road a lot and you need to do presentations either for teaching or for business, this could be a really great option for you. Again, it's a fair price, I think, especially if you get it now on Indiegogo where it's on sale compared to the final price. Even at the final price, I think it's very, very competitive with the other options, and you're getting something that feels very great quality, and I don't think you can go wrong. I think you'll be happy with it. So if you're interested, be sure to check it out. I will have a link for this down below, and if you have any questions or comments, leave that down below as always. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more in the future, and as always, thank you for watching.